Hello, welcome back. Just another sketch here. Trying to get the outlines right. Try not to rub out too much at the beginning, but the circle I was doing for the head would get a bit rough there, so I want to smooth it out a bit. And I'm also been here trying to make a bit more of an effort to measure the body to be about 2 heads long. This tends to be quite a long torso on this drawing anyway in the end as well. And here, unfortunately, I lost the rest of the video from the pencil, so it's almost like a Blue Peter. Here's one that I drew earlier, so I sort of finished off on all the pencil line work, but it's not terribly easy to see anyway, so hopefully no huge loss there. So again, I'm just going over inking the pencil lines with my finest ink pen I've got, which is the small Faber-Castell Pick pen. It's quite a complex picture in terms of the hair and the ribbons, and when I was doing the pencil I did get a little bit confused as to which strands of hair or which were gaps, so I had to make the final decision when I put the ink on. So, but it worked out in the end though. I managed to find them all. It's certainly something I've been trying to do, I think, recently, is put more detail in the hair. I think there's a difference between drawing regular life references and the more cartoony or anime styles. Is that I think for these you need to have a lot more detail in the picture to make it really work. Whereas in normal pencil rendering, I don't go for the detail in the tones and shades, but they don't, because you don't have so many tones and shades in this style. I think you just need a bit more detail to make up for that. Yeah, again, I was working on a reference picture I found on the internet for this, and that's why the body's quite thin, really. I was hoping to a bit more meat on the bones of this one, but following the reference, it never really worked out that way. I probably should have put more effort into changing the look of the original image to get that sort of effect. But I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out anyway. As I hear, I'm just going over giving a bit more line weight. This was a bit more difficult to work out line weight when I did this one, because there's so many major lines that I felt like I just outlining pretty much most of it, and only leaving some of the smaller lines on the first ink, mainly on the hair, and a little bit of the creases on that. I think some of the top is hard to see where it's separated from the figure until I actually managed to get some colour on there. A bit harder to see. And the ribbons in the hair, it's quite hard to see what's the difference between the hair and the ribbons at this stage. Something I've been trying to do when I'm putting the line weight on the hair is also not outline the whole of the hair, because it makes it look a bit solid, a bit static, but just to try and outline maybe one side. So sometimes on the top of the hair, that's the top of the head, sorry, that's the top of the hair I tend to darken, and then going down I try and pick some of the underlying parts of the hair, so the area where the hair won't get much light. And all these areas where the material crossed over the skin, there's slight shadow underneath. There's quite a lot of dark areas here. And finally, I'm just going over and adding extra dark in the corners. And that's really effective, just getting a bit more depth. Again, wasn't many opportunities to do that on here. many as you normally tend to find in a picture. As many darker areas as you can get in, the better, because it gives you a bit more depth. So I try and almost make up some areas, and then the hair I tend to. So that when I put the extra lines in the hair, that's sort of like the equivalent of adding darker areas to add depth on the body plane. Just in the hair, you need to sort of keep that quite light and fluffy, I tend to find. And that's my inking. Right, so what I tried here was, I'd done pencil and marker before. I wanted to try it again, and here I'm just using the pencil on the edges of the areas and leaving the main middle sections white. But more like I've seen people do on stamping videos. I want to see how that would work out. I was quite happy with it, though overall the colours were very toned down, very light. The main reason for trying that was to make the pencil look smoother, but not overpowering, not having too much of the colour on there. Sometimes you can start to see the lines in the pencil work, and there's a lot of pencil colour. I try to avoid that here. And I think the brown in particular, brown that's used here on the ribbons, works really well for that. And this marker is just a colourless blender that I got at the Works in the UK. It's only 99 pence, the blender. And it was pretty much the only colour they had in the shop. It was a bit strange. They had, I think they had like 15 colourless blenders and one beige blender, or one beige marker, sorry. And I got told that they did have a few in the range of colours, but they only had those two in the shop, and only one of the other one. So I got this to try it out. I thought it'd be a good opportunity. It'd be handy because there weren't quite a lot of the Works shops around the country, so I think anybody could have a shop with. And it's pretty easy to get hold of colour pencils. I think I was pretty pleased with the way it worked out, but it just, as I say, it could be a bit darker. And that's probably also due to the colours that I chose, which again I took from reference. I know I find colouring hair quite difficult, but this worked out quite nicely as well. Just colouring the edges, not having to worry about. The main thing was I was able to keep the lighter areas in the hair, which I find quite difficult with colouring. It seems very different to when I render hair with pencil, and that's not so bad. But colouring in these pictures with the hair is quite challenging. The other thing about doing the colouring on the edges is that most of the time here I'm only using one pencil per colour, because I can blend the different tones just by dragging out the pencil into the white areas. Look at the video again now. I think I might try this again. I was quite happy with the way that worked. But next time I need to choose dark colours, I think. Skin tone. Quite large white areas over the legs, the lighting that from the side quite well. Oh, I really thought the hand. Now the stockings here. Oh, I'm not doing it. Got it from the top. Yeah, try to get a bit more, some darker tones in with the top here. I was quite pleased with this one worked out. When I added the marker, the colour seemed too much darker than pencil its own, which was good. I've got a slightly different shade. Yeah? Just to give a bit of variety. Regional reference had yellow, but I thought it'd just be too much of the lighter tones. And so the stockings are white, and so I've used a very light grey. And I was quite surprised. So I put this grey on here, and then when I put the marker on, it goes really dark. But it works well though. I'm glad with it. Yeah, it's really looking dark. And that's it. So, thank you for watching. Hope you come back again.